wake up.
Adidas running!
This is why I ran.
4:55 in the morning, wake up. Let's go.
Good morning, good morning. We have had our coffee, had our bagel, come to life and arrived in London. And yeah, today I'm hosting an Adidas runner session. So I've been an Adidas runners coach for probably about 2 years now. And whilst about 90% of my coaching is online, on Training Peaks and all those things, it's awesome to get these in-person sessions, and there's nothing quite like it. So yeah, it's something I want to keep a hold of, that's for sure. And join me so you can see what it's all about. Obviously I'm on coaching duties, but I will be putting in a hard shift today as well. We're starting off with some heel sprints, 5 times 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 10 seconds, and then I'll take the squad back. We'll have a bit of a breakfast and a coffee, a bit of a catch up, and then I'll head back out to Hyde Park for my coach's orders of 3 by 2 kilometer threshold effort, so we won't get too carried away. Guys, it is 31 degrees here in London today, so it is super warm. Hydration is going to be key. Join me for a day in the life of. I've got some really exciting updates that I want to share with you. Kick it out, let's go, kick it out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's get nice and warm. 20 seconds.
Recovery
let's go.
completed 106.
4 reps to go. We got this. Let's go. Heel session's done. How was that?
It's great, really nice.
Loved it.
Love to have Nick to come to do the heels.
Well done, well done. Josephine, all good?
Oh, spicy.
Well done.
Adidas running! Adidas running!
Okay, so session number 1 done, heel sprints, work and running. Solid, but now it's time to head back to Hyde Park for session number 2. Yeah, running in London is like overstimulation coming from countryside now. Remember, I lived in London for like 6.5 years. I've been living in Winchester in the countryside for 1.5 years. But yeah, it's always cool to come back. The vibes here are insane. Honestly, the running scene here is incredible. There's just so many runners around you all the time. The parks are great. Wow, how this brings back memories. So yeah, I worked in the corporate world for 10 years as a private banker, in London for 4 years. And my lunch runs were this route exactly here. So we're pretty much running through Green Park. I did the Royal Parks, which is St. James's Park, Green Park, and then into Hyde Park where we're going. So yeah, I'll bring you back some good memories. And on that side just over there is the Saucony London 10K, which I'll be running in a couple of weeks time. Okay, so I've got to Hyde Park. I'm going to do my reps along that section over there. Technically sort of, hey, how you? Have a good one. Working at about threshold effort, so heart rate shouldn't go above 167. Having said that, guys, it's warm and I don't do so good in the heat, but it's good for training. Yeah, slightly nervous. The legs are a bit stiff. I think still from track Tuesday's sort of harder session. But yeah, exciting news to share with you. Let's get these 3 reps done and then I shall share it with you. First, to get in a Beta Fuel Nootropics gel. Let's go. Okay, rep numero uno done. Oh, it is work, that's for sure. 2 to go. Okay, rep number 2. Let's go. Okay, second one in the bank. I managed to find much more rhythm that way. This way is more with wind. The way out's more against wind. So we're doing 2 into wind, 1 with wind. But that's what training's all about. Make it a little bit harder for yourself. So come race day, we're prepared. Yeah, one thing getting me through this is knowing that I've got a 90-minute sports massage with just 1 rep to go. Let's finish well, come on. Okay, last one, let's go. No shortcuts, that's for sure. Oh, my eyes are burning from the sweat. But yeah, pretty much very exciting update to share with you. I think especially for me, I don't know so much for you, but I'll share it as well. Is that I finally got a running coach for the first time ever. I've been running for 12 years. I started with Comrades, which is a 90-kilometer race in South Africa. And then I'm targeting the 5K stuff now. So started with the ultras, worked my way into the shorter stuff. Most people do it the other way around. And yeah, I'm 35 at the moment. I think I've got probably 2 more like really peak years, maybe more, but I can't count on that, that's for sure. I'll obviously manage my body as best as possible, but I felt like now was the right time. You know, I've been training to the same structure all the time, and I think I'm a coach myself, so I'm very good at explaining what to do, but I'm not so good at listening. I'm good at saying yes, but yeah, I don't listen a lot of the time, and that's just me being honest. But you know what? It's been the first week of having a coach, and I wish I'd got one sooner. Like, the session ideas are great. There's a change in structure. So I'm doing a lot more double session days like today, like Tuesday. So banking more volume at a lower cost to the body. But yeah, what I'm most excited about is like, I'm not in it alone. I've obviously been sharing my journey with you, but now I've got like a coach holding me accountable. I want to do it for me, for you, for him. And it's just put an extra swing in my step. So yeah, if you see me level up from here, hopefully I will. One of the conditions of him coaching me was that I PB. So I promised to PB. And in case you're wondering who my coach is, it's Coach Neil. So I did a hard park run with Jack, who's a very elite runner, 1334 5K runner. And we got chatting about his journey. He got into it in COVID, and I was like blown away by his journey. And we got chatting about his coach, and it seemed like a really good fit. So I had a call with him, and yeah, it's been smooth sailing ever since then. He's sort of like old school and new school. New school from the point of view that like he's adapting a lot of the new double threshold sessions and a new style of training. And then old school from the point of view that like he wants me to run on different surfaces like road, trail, treadmill, track, lots of just different surfaces, so the body reacts differently. So yeah, I'm probably going to take part in the cross-country season in the winter, which I haven't done in the past. So yeah, hopefully this all helps me level up, but I'll give it my best shot and share my journey as we go along. And this is why I ran. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much.
Oh my word, just have a look at this. It's like, I always say, if a dog does something good, you reward it. If a human does something good, we've got to reward ourselves as well. So yeah, if ever you wanted to look picturesque, just tell the dude at Costa it's going to go up on your YouTube channel, and they give a little bit more love and attention to it. Probably a few more calories than normal in this one. But yeah, on to my next exciting update. So I've started working with a nutritionist quite closely. You know what, my training over the past couple of years has been really good, but my nutrition, it's been good, but there's definitely more gains I can make there. And we're not going to make massive changes. I think I've got a couple new like recipe ideas. But one of the big things I'm doing is I'm periodizing when I take my carbs in. So, you know, a lot more before harder sessions. and then, you know, hardly any before easier sessions. Sorry, it's getting a little bit noisy that side. So yeah, as you know, if you've been following me, I always say like stronger means faster. We need to fuel hard. You know, I burn in my day I need about 3,000 calories to remain the same. So if I'm getting in under 3,000 calories, it's a calorie deficit, which is a lot. I think there's about just over 300 in this bad boy. But you know what, like at 76 kilograms, which I am at the moment, I'm probably a good 10 to 20 kilograms heavier than the people I compete against. And it served me really well. You know, I've been relatively injury free, I felt strong. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind getting just a little bit leaner and seeing how I compete at like, you know, 73, 72 kgs. So yeah, time to be a little bit more disciplined. Obviously that's still going to be strong and heavy compared to those I compete against, but it's the way I am and I'm going to own that. But yeah, excited to work with this nutritionist and see what more we can unlock. Okay, so I always work hard, play hard, recover hard. We earned this, that's for sure, but it's not that enjoyable. I've got my go-to guy over here, Marcin. I've been seeing him for a couple of years. Marcin, how's the body feeling?
Not great, but that's I'm here to fix, right, Nick? Thank you. Your housing is great again.
Lovely, I know. It's like a pain, but like a soothing pain in many ways. I can feel so good for the body. We have a code word Brexit. If it gets too hard, we use
safe word. Yeah.
That's a safe word. Yeah. So I use that a couple of times. Often I think I'd rather do a track session than get a 90-minute deep sports flash like this, but I know it's really, really good for you. How's the body feeling this time around compared to other times?
I can tell you've been working hard, Nick. Yeah, I can tell you are elevating your game. So yeah.
Nice.
I have my own.
Train took 7 minutes longer, so yeah, I missed that train, which means I'm delayed and have to wait for the next train for 37 minutes. I'm impatient, so that's going to absolutely kill me, but I suppose another way to look at it is 37 minutes of being productive, getting back to my athletes, maybe starting to edit this video, but I'm just depleted and I just want to be home. Okay guys, so finally home. It's been over 5 hours since my session till I'm refueling properly. I suppose that's the difference between elite and sub-elite. Elite, you know, you finish, it's like putting petrol in a car. You're depleted, you fill up with petrol, and that just means recovery is a bit quicker the next day. I often think I have more time than I do, but we keep it real today. So, I went straight from my session, did a bit of work, straight through to sports massage, straight through to the train, obviously got delayed, and then you're in the situation. So, yeah, before I deplete myself, I'm having this for lunch. I'll probably have 2 bowls of this. So it's quinoa, chicken, sweet corn, nuts, cucumber, feta, pepper, avo. That my wife Sarah made. Thanks so much. But yeah, let me get this in and come to life. Who's back from school? Can you give me a boom shakalaka? Sorry, I didn't hear you. What? Sorry, Miri, what did you say? What do you think, Emilia? Think it looks good? Delicious. Okay, so here's a look at dinner. Don't worry about that. That's the kids' dinner. I've got pork steak over here, mixed veggies, sweet potato fries with a little bit of tomato sauce. The kids have got some tortellini pasta, a little bit of veg, and they've got some crumb chicken. Okay, so just finished books time with the kids. And you know what, for me, family will always come first. Like when kids are at home, it's like phone away, prioritize family. And now I'm gonna get stuck into work and do mainly my main job, which is coaching. And you know what, I don't see it as work because I really enjoy it. I love helping people improve. I really get satisfaction from it, that it doesn't feel like work to me. And on that point, I haven't opened up coaching applications for quite a while, but there will be a few spots opening up from July onwards. So yeah, I'll put details in the description if you want me to be a coach, check that out. I'm conscious I also didn't touch base on like my strength and conditioning, my mobility and stuff like that. I've recently started working, and that's my third bit of exciting news. I've recently started working with a strength and conditioning coach, Kate from Valeria Fitness. She's super knowledgeable. It's sort of like tailored exactly to my weaknesses as well. And she's got me doing like a weighted session a week, a home-based session a week, and then a couple of bits and pieces in between. Obviously, today was a bit too jam-packed. I like keeping my hard days hard and easy days easy. So generally, I would do my gym and strength work on my harder days. But yeah, I just ran out of time today, and I didn't want to do it after that sports flash because I felt like it would undo some of that goodness. But I feel like that's a whole separate video on itself. I'll do my strength workouts, and then I'll also show you some of the mobility that I do. I use Pliability app for that. But like I said, that's a whole different video, and I know there's quite a big request for that. So yeah, if you want me to make any other videos, please just let me know. Next week is race week once again. Hopefully I can get that 5K speed up. I'm doing 2 hard 5Ks next week, so let's see how that goes. But yeah, just glad you could have insight into what a typical day of mine looks like. Thank you for watching. Let's go.